What's the worst school rule you hated most? My school had this stupid rule where if you forgot your homework, you had to stay after class and copy the entire chapter by hand. They said it helped us remember better, but it just made everyone hate learning. I was in 8th grade and usually good with homework, but one Monday I forgot my math packet on my desk at home. Mrs. Peterson didn't care that I'd never forgotten before. She pointed to the back table where 3 other kids were already copying chapter 12. The chapter was 47 pages long with tiny text and tons of formulas. My hand cramped after page 5, but here's what made me snap. While I was copying, I watched Mrs. Peterson at her desk. She wasn't grading papers or helping students. She was online shopping for shoes. For 40 minutes, she scrolled through sandals while we copied meaningless numbers. That's when I noticed something. Tommy next to me wasn't copying the chapter. He was writing the same sentence over and over, just making his handwriting smaller each time so it looked like different text. Mrs. Peterson never checked our work. She just counted pages. So I got an idea. The next day, I brought my older brother's college calculus notes. When Jake forgot his homework and had to stay after, I slipped him the notes. He copied advanced calculus instead of our 8th grade fractions. Then Sarah used my sister's Spanish essay when she had to copy for science class. Word spread fast. Soon everyone had a backup stack of random papers to copy. Kids were turning in recipes, song lyrics, even car manuals. Mrs. Peterson collected them all without looking. This went on for 3 weeks until parent-teacher conferences. That's when everything exploded. Mrs. Peterson tried to show parents how the punishment was working by displaying our completed chapter copies. But parents saw their kids had submitted grocery lists and Netflix descriptions. My mom picked up my paper and read out loud the instructions for building IKEA furniture. The room went silent. Then Jake's dad found his son's copy work was actually the terms and conditions from iTunes. The principal showed up halfway through when he heard the yelling. Parents demanded to know why their kids were wasting hours copying nonsense. Mrs. Peterson tried to explain, but couldn't because she'd never actually read any of it. The rule got thrown out that night, but the principal went further. He made every teacher with copying punishments prove they were actually checking the work. Turns out none of them were. By the next Monday, 5 teachers had to apologize to their classes. The copying punishment disappeared from the whole school. And Mrs. Peterson? She still teaches there, but now she actually has to grade our real homework instead of shopping online while we suffer.